Hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon card fans. 24/7 here again for Pokemon Cards 24/7 with another Pokemon opening brought to you by ToyGamingEmporium.com. For today's opening is one of the two new Plasma Freeze theme decks. This one is Frost Ray featuring Glaceon with water and electric types featured. If you want to see the Psy Crusher theme deck, that video should already be up as well. Check out other videos, otherwise I should have a link at the end of this video so you can go right to that one after this one. If you want to be spoiled, there's what we should be looking at momentarily. That is everything that should be in this deck. So we'll tear into this here. I believe it's got two Glaceons, one that is visible there in the front obviously, and that one is foil with the breaking glass foil treatment as I refer to it as, and there should also be a non-foil one inside. The only way to get the foil like that is by getting the theme deck, and there's usually at least one rare card inside that is not foil that, if you find it in the regular booster packs, is foil. If you want to see the playmat and stuff, check out the other the Psy Crusher opening. I don't want to feature them in both just because it takes a couple extra minutes then. Here is the Deoxys coin. This one is in orange. The one in the other deck was blue, I believe, so they're different at least. And then inside here, we get the foil Glaceon. Looks like it's slightly off-centered, not too much though. You can see the top border there is a little thicker than the bottom border, but not too extreme. The ability, the retreat cost of each of your team plasma Pokemon in play is 2 less. So this one with True Retreat would actually have free retreat. And then Icy Wind, the defending Pokemon is now asleep for 60, and it's definitely asleep. So 50% chance they are not able to attack then, without factoring the odds of them playing like a switch and stuff like that. And then Trainer Challenge code card here unlocks one deck. And then our deck box featuring Glaceon, of course, but again, not a fan of these just because you can't fit sleeve cards inside. So they're only good for unsleeved cards and can only hold about 60 cards. So let's see what this deck holds then. First off, a clump of electric energies. And then we got Shadow Triad, a supporter card. Puts a team plasma card from your discard pile into your hand. Jolteon, another evolution. Pin Missile does 20 times the number of heads when flipping 4 coins, so a max of 80. And Electra Diffuse for 40. If the defending Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, that Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. And that is a uncommon. Got Energy Retrieval. Eevee, the not as good Eevee as we saw in the other theme deck. The other Eevee, for one, you can search your deck for up to 3 cards that evolve from Eevee and add them to your hand. So I prefer that one because it gets what you want and gives you some card advantage. Granted, your opponent can end you and make them go right away again, but still, I prefer the chance of searching and then evolving whatever way I want. Team Plasma Ball. Search your deck for a Team Plasma Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. That is an item card, so you can play more than one of those per turn. Water Energy. Superior Energy Retrieval. Discard 2 cards from your hand, and then put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. It's definitely a playable trainer, especially depends on your deck too, if you're running a bunch of special energy or basic or what. Voltorb. Raticate of Team Plasma. Vanillish. Rattata. Electrode. This is one that is foil in the set, but in the theme deck here it is not foil. If you want to get not foil, the only way to get is the theme deck, or by buying singles online, of course. Water Energy. Noctowl, uncommon. Vanillite. Energy Search. Vaporeon with Refreshing Rain. Heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. And then Go Breaker. If the defending Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 50 more damage. In my pre-release, I actually had this in my first game against a Heatran EX that they started with as their active Pokemon to start the game. So turn 2, I did 160 damage to their Heatran EX, which left it with 10 or 20 HP left. But I still went on to lose that game because my endgame was not very impressive, to say the least. But it was close. There's an Eevee, Water Energy, Pokemon Communication, Water Energy, another Jolteon, Cryogonal, uncommon, Team Plasma, Hoot Hoot. Each player draws 2 cards. I think I used that in the pre-release as well. Another Eevee, Pachirisu, Water Energy, Vanillite, Energy Retrieval, Voltorb, another Glaceon. So this is the non-foil version, and it is rare. Rattata, Vanillish, Potion, Water Energy, Noctowl, another Vaporeon. Is that the 3rd Vaporeon? Might be. Pokemon Communication, Water Energy, Energy Search, Cryogonal, Team Plasma Grunt, discard a Team Plasma card from your hand, and then draw 4 cards. Vanillite, Hoot Hoot, Water Energy, Vanillux of Team Plasma. That's the card that ultimately defeated me in that round 1 game where I beat up on that Heatran EX. Because late game they busted this guy out with Chill Max. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. It has 60 for each heads. And they had that against my Heatran EX. They had just 1 energy, but they got the heads, and that clinched the victory for them. They didn't get heads on that. And it still might have been hard for me, I can't remember exactly, but that clinched it for them. Our 4th Eevee, I believe. Team Plasma Ball, Water Energy, and Pachirisu. I'm kind of surprised that this theme deck has the Eevee that doesn't get the evolutions, because this deck has 3 different cards that evolve from Eevee: Glaceon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, whereas Psycrusher has just 2, I believe, Leafeon and Espeon. So you think the one that has more evolution options would be the one that runs the Eevee that lets you search them out, but obviously if you get the theme deck, that's something you can change. Eevee's just a common, so not too hard to come by in that, but just kind of curious as to why they chose to put the Eevee they did in each theme deck that they did, but oh well. So, if you want to see the Psycrusher theme deck opening, you haven't already, there should be an annotated link up on the screen, probably up here, upper right corner. You can click that, head over there. Otherwise, please subscribe if you haven't. Give us a big thumbs up for another great Pokemon card opening. Check out ToyGameAndEmporium.com for all of your Pokemon card and our toy and gaming needs. Check out our Facebook and our Twitter as well. Links for all that can be found in our video description box below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next video.